That was better, but not the best. They need to like have a class on cool cane whipping out techniques or something. I would so take that class. Hey, and welcome back to Life is How You See It, where I'll talk about what it's like to be visually impaired. I am coming to you on National White Cane Day. So I thought, what better way to celebrate than with my first product review? I'm so excited. I finally feel like a legitimate content maker now. Before I introduce the product, I'll give a little backstory on my cane here. So this is not my first cane. Before this, I had a Slimline ID cane from Ambutech with a pencil tip on it. Now that I've become more dependent on using a cane when I'm in unfamiliar spaces, I thought I needed one that was a little more substantial with a better tip on the end that doesn't get caught in as much things like cracks, holes, grates, things like that in the sidewalk. So this is an Ambutech folding cane. It's aluminum based with a marshmallow tip at the end. The marshmallow tip has definitely been an upgrade from the pencil tip, but I do notice that it does get caught in cracks, or like if the surface is not even, it'll get stuck, and then it kind of jars your wrist. So after a long period of time, it does wear down on the wrist a little bit. But I do know that it is one of the more popular cane tips out there, but you can only go side to side with it. It doesn't really go forward. So with that being said, I have a new tip that some very amazing people in Australia came up with, and it is called the Sensaball. So it is a 360 rolling tip here. It can go side to side or forwards and backwards. It's got the reflective white tape on it for nighttime, which I think is a great addition. And it's got the hook tip to it for ease of switching out cane tips. So this, like I said, is called the Sensaball. An engineer out of Australia designed it for a family member, and I am now one of the first in the US to have one. It's a prototype. They 3D printed me one. My husband, Dr. Z, is the one who found out about this new tip and was amazing enough to reach out so that I could be a tester for them. And also, to celebrate White Cane Day, they are launching their Kickstarter today so that they can start producing more of these. As part of that, they are donating one with every purchase to one of the organizations that they have vetted and feel like would benefit from getting one of these donated, so they can try it out too. We'll have the link listed in the bio description. With that being said, I'm going to switch out my cane tip and take it for a test drive to show you how it does on stairs, brick, concrete sidewalks. All right, so let's switch this out and hope that the end here does not get caught up in the body of the cane. It's happened before, and I thought it was never going to get fixed. So, but as you can see, just switched it. Very easy to do there. Before I take it for a test drive, the other thing I wanted to mention is They are asking for feedback on the design and the color choices. But you know, I like the black and the white here because it matches the cane, and I'm one of those that likes things coordinated. So I like the color choice, but I know some people like to go fun with pinks and blues and greens and all of that. But if I had to pick a color, I would go with what's there because I feel like it does match well. All right. So before I take it for a test drive, I just want to say I did have a blind girl moment. It happens, but my videographer had to remind me that the Sensaball tip is red, black with the white reflective strip on it, not just black and white. Which is even better because it matches even more so with the red stripe on the bottom of the cane. So, yeah. All right. So, I'm going to test it going down the stairs now. I'm here at the Simmons house in Water Valley. It is my husband's parents' venue that I help out with. And so, I'm here a lot. And I thought it'd be a good place to test out this cane here with the different textures and steps and all that kind of stuff. So as you can see, it is rolling down these stairs really well, I feel like. I know typically I do like tap down like that first, but I am liking this seamless transition of just being able to roll it instead of like having to pick it up and tap it like that. So I do love that. So now I'm changing to go down a brick sidewalk here, and I will say with the marshmallow tip it would have already gotten stuck, but because I can go side to side and forwards and backwards, it is not getting stuck at all. And I really like that a lot. Let's see. Let's go to the concrete now around the corner here. And I will say I have not had formal cane training, so I know I may not be utilizing it the quote unquote correct way. But that is something that I'm going to start next month is O&M training with the intention to get a guide dog eventually. So super excited about that. But as you can see, there are little cracks in the sidewalk here. And so far it is not getting stuck. Very easy to use. It's easy on the wrist. Let's try going upstairs. Oh yeah, that's nice. And it does, like, because I can roll it now, it's helping me gauge how deep the stairs are. So I know, like, okay, it is a longer step now. Let's test how it does in the grass here. Definitely not getting stuck on anything. I can roll over the little divots and lumps, and then if I just need to brush it over the top of the grass, I can do that as well. That is the Sensaball cane tip. It is not readily available yet, but that is what the Kickstarter campaign is for. It's got my seal of approval. I think it's really great being able to navigate different textures, terrain, and I definitely think that this could be like the go-to cane tip. So I plan to support them, and I hope you do too by clicking the link in the bio or the description to support the Sensaball cane tip journey. Again, thank you to the amazing Sensaball team in Australia for sending me this cane tip to try out. I'm very thankful. And my wrist thanks you, and my vision thanks you, and my body thanks you for not allowing me to run into things. So, again, happy White Cane Day to my fellow visually impaired people. Get out there, take on the world with your cane. I will see you next time.